Minister Kashum Vashum says all necessary procedures for release of pending 140 crore rupees sanctioned for MGNREGA underway. Talks on to withdraw economic blockade. 6 members of a Tribals Development Forum detained for calling indefinite economic blockade. Several civil society organizations and village authorities of Tamenglong district disapprove AMTDGF indefinite economic blockade along 2 national highways. And police in Tripura arrest as many as 5 persons over Congress-BJP political clash in Vishalghat. 2 crude bombs defused by police in Rodkhala area of Vishalghat. Kurumji, good evening. You are watching Evening English Bulletin on IS News, and this is Victoria RAJKUMARI. Now to top stories. Transport Minister Kashum Vashum has informed that all the necessary procedures for release of pending 140 crore rupees sanctioned for the state under Ministry of Rural Development of MGNREGA is underway at State Treasury. He also assured to release the remaining 500 crore rupees before the financial year. The minister said that the same during a press meet at the Veterinary Office at Sanjantong today. Minister Kashum Vashum said that necessary talks are also underway with all concerned to withdraw the proposed indefinite economic blockade on national highways. He said that 100 crore rupees had been released so far for the 16 districts of the state under MGNREGA. He said that the call of economic blockade on the national highways, particularly on National Highway number 2, that is Imphal-Dimapur, and National Highway 37, that is Imphal-Jiribam, will cause many inconveniences to the general public, as these 2 highways are considered the lifelines for the state, and appeal to the organizations not to impose band and blockades on the highways. He claimed that ever since the BJP came to power in Manipur, the state has seen a significant reduction in the number of bands, blockades and general strikes in the last 6 years. He maintained that the state government is totally against agitations, bands and blockade on the national highways, which causes suffering to the general public and hampers the development of the state, adding that differences can be settled through dialogues. The minister also mentioned about the forthcoming Sangai Festival 2022, which expects participation from famed personalities and many foreigners, and reiterated his appeal to those concerned to withdraw the ban, as it will tarnish the image of the state.
अकोई जून धासीदा 100 crore सिटी थाथोकबिरे अदुगा 140 crore सि होजिकसि ट्रेजरी दा ऑन प्रोसेस दा होजि लेरिमनि सि अथुबा मतमदा थाथोकबिखरनि अनदर लेम हरिबा 500 crore समथिंग सिनादि एट द टाइम द थाथोकपा ngamद्रसु मसि थाथोकनबा हाइसि अकोई कन्न होना जगनि अदुगा फाइनेंस डिपार्टमेंट दसु मसि मासिदि थाथोकनबा हाइना अकोई गवर्नमेंट साइड गिसु अकोइनि तोबु यावदु अकोइनि यंगरगा मसि मासिदि अकोई फाइनेंशियल लागिबा फाइनेंशियल 31st मनुंगसिदा अकोई असि अथुबा मतमदा अकोई सोइदिन थाथोकबिनो अकोई मयामसि होनाबिगे होजिक द एकोगी ट्रांसपोर्ट के एमटीयू अथवा ट्रांसपोर्ट यूनियन के मोय होजिक लागरगा मोयसु कार्यसिदा गवर्नमेंट अथवा प्रजासिंग द एकोई सोइदन कोऑपरेशन पिगनि हाइसि ट्रांसपोर्ट के यूनियन कामुनुसु मसि एकोई द एश्योरेंस पिरे तुगिसु एकोई ट्राइबल यूनियन मोय म्यामबसु ए यामना हारोबा नुंगाइबा फोंदोबजरी यारेबी अमार ट्रांसपोर्ट के मिनिस्टर से एनो ओइबनिना मसि ट्रांसपोर्ट साइड के हुजि इकोनॉमिक ब्लॉकेज सि तौनि आ सिमा सिति खरा अपील तो बिरो है नंगसि अयुक्सि अथुबदा एकोइ अते इशू क्या लेरसु अथुबमन एकोइ याम सीरियस होइने ऑनरेबल सीएम नसु लोबिरगा मसि मसि सॉफ्ट तो बिरो हाइबिगे सिगुम्बा अयुक मीटिंग से एकोइ पांथोकनि सोइ
Taking part in the press meet, ADGP L. Kailun said that imposing bans and blockades is a violation of human rights and also adversely affect the state's economy and cause inconveniences to the people. He maintained that the police department will be providing necessary security arrangements for the goods vehicles plying along Imphal-Dimapur Road and Imphal-Jiribam Road as per requirement and demand. He also mentioned that 6 individuals have been arrested in connection with the economic blockade. ADGP Clay Khongshai, IGP Thengthing Ngangsaba, Imphal East SP M. Pradeep, Transport Director and top officials of Finance Department took part in the press meet.
Adubu marak sum ban bloke torokusi kanana toropano na thijalu bakada organization sing si koina thiba phangna khari yaw sigumba ban bloke korokasing si karam organization na kobono haibasi kitang thidok piraga khabar do oiraga samado oiraga hapiraga di masi phagadra na ngasi maksu ban support tawde na yam organization mayam na koi support tawde na media de samu thore koi jo thengna biramani police and press to koi panam sa chagra. That means there are only few individuals na tawraga ban kauraga mayam si koi che da thokra matunga mayam si ho hit thon ba da koi na media da request tawjing badi masigumba si karam organization no kanino phajana tangi biraga in the interest of the state and public. Ban itself is a serious human right violation of
As many as 6 members of the All Manipur Travels Development Grievances Forum, in short AMTDGF, have been detained with regard to the proposed indefinite economic blockade. The economic blockade was announced by the AMTDGF, demanding the release of all pending funds under MGNREGA. The AMTDGF had sent a memo to Chief Minister N. Biren on October 10th asking for the release of the rupees 756 crore that had been approved for the state by the Ministry of Rural Development. Only rupees 100 crore, according to the AMTDGF, has been made available for the state's 16 MGNREGA assigned districts so far. The AMTDGF claimed that it had delayed its economic blockade along National Highway No. 2 and National Highway 37 because of Diwali and Ningol Chakova celebrations, but that it has now been forced to do so because the government has not responded by the deadline of October 30th. The forum has urged the public for their support towards the economic blockade. The Manipur government said in the meantime that an extra rupees 150 crore from the total of rupees 756 crore sanctioned will be given shortly, and the remaining amount will be released in due course. The Manipur government also denied claims that it misappropriated rupees 756 crore. Several civil society organizations and village authorities of Tamenglong district have declared their decision not to endorse the indefinite economic blockade called by the All Manipur Travels Development Grievances Forum, in short AMTDGF, along National Highway No. 2, Imphal Dimapur Road, and National Highway 37, Imphal Jiribam Road. They include Kopam Area Villages Authority Council, Nungba Area Villages Authority Association, Kopam Village Authority, Kaidungpai Village Authority and Longmai Village Chief. They declared a decision not to endorse the indefinite economic blockade as there was no prior proper consultation with the village authorities, CSOs concerned. A release signed by KAVAC Chairman Athon Riamai, NAVAA Chairman Gaifun Kamai, Chairman of Kopum Village Authority Lingduan Thao Pao Kamai, Chairman of Kaidungpai Village Authority Ngampui Pao Gangmai, and Chief of Longmai Village D. Kuidinglung has appealed to the general public, transporters, association and CSOs that there is no economic blockade in their jurisdiction. They advise AMTDGF not to create any problems along the National Highway 37 and warned that the forum should be held responsible of any untoward incidents. Naga People's Organization NPO, the apex civil body of Senapati district, has also announced not to endorse the blockade in Senapati district. It may be mentioned that AMTDGF has called for an indefinite economic blockade from midnight of November 3rd along National Highway No. 2, Imphal Dimapur Road, and National Highway No. 37, that is Imphal Jiribam Road, demanding release of the pending funds of MGNREGA. Several hill-based organizations have extended support to the indefinite economic blockade. The police in Tripura have arrested as many as 5 persons in connection with the political clash that broke out between the workers of the Congress Party and the BJP in Vishalghat on Wednesday. The 5 persons were arrested under the Arms Act from different locations at Vishalghat in Sapal Jala district of Tripura on Thursday morning, according to a media report. The 5 arrested persons are Congress workers. The 5 Congress persons were arrested based on a complaint filed by the BJP. 2 crude bombs were also defused by the police in Rodkala area of Vishalghat in Tripura during the visit of the forensic experts on Thursday. Moreover, Section 144 CRPC was lifted on Thursday morning after Tripura Deputy Chief Minister Vishnudev Burma and State BJP President Rajiv Bhattacharjee visited the area and held meetings with the police. Congress workers allegedly hurled 3 bombs on Wednesday after BJP workers reportedly opened fire during the clash. At least 12 persons, including 5 fire department personnel, sustained injuries in the clash. Launching and flagging off ceremony for the campaign Empowerment of Citizens through Legal Awareness and Outreach through Mobile Vans for the 16 districts of the state was held at the premises of the High Court of Manipur, Imphal at Mandirpuri today. Chief Justice, High Court of Manipur, cum Patron-in-Chief of Manipur State Legal Services Authority, in short Masalsa, Justice P.V. Sanjay Kumar launched the door-to-door outreach campaign by flagging off the mobile vans from the court premises. Judge of High Court of Manipur and Executive Chairman, Masalsa, Justice M.V. Muralidharan, Judge High Court of Manipur and Chairperson, High Court Legal Services Committee, Justice A. Bimol, Member Secretary Masalsa, O.J. Smutum, along with the respective chairpersons and secretaries of the all district legal services authorities, attended the event. The mobile vans intend to cover all the 67 subdivisions and around 2,581 villages of Manipur, spreading awareness about welfare laws and schemes enacted for empowerment of people, the Constitution of India, fundamental rights and fundamental duties, free legal aid and services provided by the legal services institutions, digital initiative for approaching institution, the Vidhi chatbot, WhatsApp chatbot, legal aid case management system, legal services management system, online mediation portal, among others, rights and remedies available under various laws. The door-to-door campaign will be supervised and executed by outreach teams constituted at each DLSA level, comprising of judicial officers, state district administration officials, members of Child Welfare Committee, in short CWC, juvenile justice boards, social workers, Angawadi workers, panel lawyers, paralegal volunteers, law students, etc., under the overall supervision of Secretary of District Legal Services Authority. Various topics on basic legal subjects will be covered during the set 2-week outreach and awareness campaign and process of availing them. As per the directions of National Legal Services Authority and under the guidance of Executive Chairman and Chief Justice of India, Dr. Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, 2 campaigns, namely Empowerment of Citizens through Legal Awareness and Outreach, a pan-India campaign for bridging the gap between the institutions and the underprivileged by spreading legal awareness and ensuring delivery of legal entitlements to eligible beneficiaries, and Haq_Hamara_B_Tohe@75, a campaign for providing basic legal assistance to persons confined in prisons and child care institutions will be carried out all over the country till November 14. With single-day rise of 1,321 new coronavirus infection in the last 24 hours, India's tally of COVID-19 cases rose to 4,46,57,149, while the number of active cases of the infections has declined to 16,098, which comprise 0.04% of the total infections. As per the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, The death toll due to the viral disease has gone up to 530,461, with 9 new fatalities. Meanwhile, the number of people who have recuperated from the disease has gone up to 4,41,10,590. The country's recovery rate stands at 98.78%. Over 219.67 crore vaccine doses have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Top 3 states contributing maximum number of COVID-19 cases to India's tally are Maharashtra, Kerala and Karnataka. Meanwhile, in the Northeast India, Assam has the highest number of active cases, followed by Mizoram and Meghalaya. COVID-19 has infected over 63 crore 64 lakh, while more than 65 lakh 99,000 have succumbed to the dreaded coronavirus, and recoveries are above 61 crore 59 lakh. Globally, United States of America has the highest COVID-19 cases, followed by India and France. Promises of building smooth blacktop roads in Tamenglong district have remained unfulfilled for various reasons, including the difficult terrain and deprivation of all-season roads. It has immensely affected the livelihood of the villagers who reside in the most remote areas in Tamenglong. In view of the situation, 44 Assam Rifles under the aegis of 22 Sector IGR East initiated a project at Kathang village in Tamai subdivision in Tamenglong district with an aim of providing a local, manageable and familiar means of livelihood in the remote village. Under Assam Rifles Civic Action Program, a total of 15 piglets were provisioned to the village, which will facilitate in providing livelihood to the villagers who are primarily dependent on farming, fishery and poultry to earn their daily bread. The project was handed over to the villagers by the officer commanding of the Kuiram post of 44 Assam Rifles today as an advance Christmas gift to the villagers. The chairman and village authorities expressed their immense gratitude to the unit for providing means of sustain while at the same time ensuring peace and stability in the Jeliak region. The unit has also initiated similar projects in various villages of None and Tamenglong districts. Kuki Artists Progressive Union, in short KAPU, has condoled the sudden demise of L. Mingming Haupik, a great singer and a vice president of KAPU. He died at Regional Institute of Medical Sciences, RIMS, today, a press release said. KAPU extended heartfelt sympathies on the loss of its vice president, L. Mingming Haupik, a great leader and a singer, and conveyed deepest condolences to the bereaved family members, near and dear ones and fans from every corner. Apunba Manipur Matam Ishay Kangloben Short Amik Thobal Center has condoled the untimely demise of renowned Manipuri singer Suren Yumnam. A condolence ceremony was held at the residence of Vice President of Amik Thobal Center, Bisho Chanambam, at Wangjing, Lamding today. Members of the association, including Amik Thobal Center Secretary Singam Selis, lauded Suren, one of the much admired singer of Manipur, for his contributions in promoting Manipuri Matam Ishay and said that his passing away was an irreparable loss to the Manipuri Matam Ishay fraternity. They also observed a 2-minute silence as a mark of respect to the departed soul and also shared the grief of the bereaved family. Central Reserve Police Force Group Center, CRPF, Langjing Imphal organized a menstrual hygiene awareness program and sanitary distribution cum free medical camp at YDO Community Hall at Kundrakpam. The event was held yesterday under the initiative of Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India. President of CWA Manipur and Nagaland sector, famed Manipuri actress Soma Laistrom, and DIG Medical Composite Hospital Imphal, Dr. Amarnath Roy, were among those who participated in the event. Resource persons of the program stressed on effective ways to help teach girls how to properly manage their menstrual hygiene. Around 300 girls and women of the area attended the program. Sanitary pads were also distributed to them during the event. Meanwhile, a free health checkup was also conducted on around 300 women, men and children at the medical camp. A one-day legal awareness program was jointly organized by District Legal Services Authority, Tamenglong, Ukhrul and Senapati today at the Observation Home Takil Imphal on the topic of rights and remedies available to the child in conflict with law. The event was sponsored by Manipur State Legal Services Authority, Masalsa, under the aegis of National Legal Services Authority, Nasalsa. The program was attended by staff of Observation Home, Takil, members of Juvenile Justice Board, Tamenglong and Noni District, Legal Cum Probation Officer, Senapati, and officials of the LSA, Senapati. It's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Keep watching IS News.
Nungairaba Pausel, Sky Hospital and Research Center Private Limited ta Malim Sinbathung Sak Khangnaraba cardiologist, British Clinical Excellence Award Phanglaba, Dr. Shyam Kishore Laidiking Bamgi Heart ki OPD, Ningthau Kabadagi, Thangja Phauba Yengzari, Matamna Ayuk ki pung mapal dagi, Nungthil gi pung ama phaubani, Nongmagi akaknaba patient masing tara phauba khak yengzari. Sor honba waba, thabak naba, mihul chang naidana chongba, kok ngauba, oningba na chingba symptoms lairaba miyoi singna, OPD booking gidamak phone number 8415934236 natraga 7005820192 da call tawirau. Aduga heart attack amasung collapse tawraba patient singidamak 24 hours ki emergency service thamzari.
Are you looking for an affordable hotel in New Delhi? Well, here it is. Hotel Ambrosia, located at 217 Road number 6, Mahipalpur, just 15 minutes distance from Indira Gandhi International Airport. Isn't it good? Well, we provide 24/7 pickup and drop service, free Wi-Fi in all rooms, 24/7 restaurant service, daily housekeeping, proper car parking, fitness center, and many more. So what are you waiting for? Please contact Hotel Ambrosia, A217 Road number 6, Mahipalpur, New Delhi. Phone number 964-3504-772. Welcome back. You are watching Evening English Bulletin on IS News. Now proceeding with other news. President Draupadi Murmu visited Kohima War Cemetery and paid homage to the brave hearts who sacrificed their lives in the line of duty in and around Kohima during World War II on the second day of her maiden visit to Nagaland. The president also visited Kikwema, a traditional village of Nagaland, and interacted with the village council members and members of self-help groups. On arrival to Kikwema village, President Murmu was accorded with a traditional song by Kikwema Women's Group. She visited an exhibition stall wherein a demonstration of traditional weaving and producers of self-help groups were displayed. Nagaland Chief Minister Nefidio, who accompanied President Murmu during her visit to Kikwema village, termed it as a great honor for the state. Rio said that Kikwema is one of the largest villages which has historical significance as Japanese soldiers were stationed here during Second World War II and for the Battle of Kohima. Chief Minister Rio also expressed his gratitude to President Draupadi Murmu for visiting the Kikwema village. After concluding her Nagaland visit, President Murmu will be leaving for Mizoram to grace the 17th convocation of the Mizoram University in Aizawl and inaugurate various education-related projects in the state. She will also attend a civic reception to be hosted by Mizoram government in her honor at Raj Bhavan in Aizawl. Nearly a week after the incident, the death toll in the oil tanker fire climbed to 6 after 2 injured persons succumbed to their injuries while undergoing treatment in Mizoram's Aizawl, a media reports that, quoting police sources today. The oil tanker carrying 22,000 litres of petrol overturned on National Highway number 6 at Turiel near Aizawl around 3 p.m. on October 29. It caught fire and exploded around 6 p.m. when locals and motorists passing by were collecting petrol leaking from the tanker. 4 people were killed on the spot and 17 others were injured. The Aizawl SP said that the police case has been registered and an investigation into the incident is underway. The tanker was heading towards Jampai town in the northeastern part of Mizoram near the Myanmar border when the accident happened. Police suspect that someone had lit a cigarette near the leaking tanker, causing the fire. The driver of the tanker, who escaped after the accident, is still absconding and yet to be arrested. By-elections to 7 vacant assembly constituencies spread across 6 states began at 8 a.m. today. The polling is being held in 2 constituencies of Bihar, Mokama and Gopalganj, Andheri East of Maharashtra, Adampur of Haryana, Munugod of Telangana, Gola, Gokarnath of Uttar Pradesh and Dhamnagar of Odisha. The counting of votes will take place on November 6. The electoral contest is symbolic of the fierce turf war between the BJP and regional parties. In the 7 seats where polls are being held, the BJP was in power in 3 of them, the Congress in 2 and the Shiv Sena and the RJD in 1 constituency each. While the victory in the by-elections is inconsequential to a party's position in the assemblies, no political party has taken the fight lightly and undertook a high-pitched campaign in the run-up to the polls. The BJP is seeking to retain Gola Gokarnath seat in Uttar Pradesh and Dhamnagar in the BJD-ruled Odisha, banking on sympathy votes as it has fielded the sons of the sitting MLAs whose death necessitated the by-elections. In Telangana, the by-poll was necessitated after the Congress MLA switched to the BJP. The ECI has made elaborate arrangements for the voting day, including the deployment of 3,366 state police and 15 companies of central security personnel in Munugod. Webcasting will also be done from all the polling stations. Eating well and exercising can make for a longer life, and that holds it true for former smokers too, a new study shows. Researchers found out that nearly 160,000 former smokers, those who exercise, ate healthfully and limited their drinking, were less likely to die over the next couple of decades versus their counterparts with less healthy habits. Now the sports news. In cricket, in the T20 World Cup cricket, India is inching towards semi-final berth. The men in blue defeated Bangladesh by 5 runs in a group match at Adelaide Oval yesterday. After being asked to bat first, India scored 184 for the loss of 6 wickets, riding on Virat Kohli's unbeaten 64 of 44 deliveries. KL Rahul too played a strong knock at the top, smashing 50 of 32 balls. Bangladesh's innings was reduced to 16 overs following rain interruption. Chasing 151 in 16 overs, Bangladesh managed to score 145 for the loss of 6 wickets. Virat Kohli was adjudged man of the match. With this victory, India have claimed the top position in the Group 2 standings. Meanwhile, Bangladesh wicket-keeper batter Nurul Hassan has accused Indian maestro Virat Kohli of fake fielding, which went unnoticed by on-field umpires and robbed his team of 5 potentially vital penalty runs in their T20 World Cup game. In badminton, star Indian shuttlers Satvik Sairaj, Ranki Reddy and Chirag Shetty beat Chinese Taipei's Li Yang and Chu Chen to progress to the men's doubles second round of the High-Low Open Super 300 tournament at Saarbrücken, Germany yesterday. The third-seeded Indian duo beat the Chinese Taipei pair 19-21, 21-19, 21-16. The Satvik-Chirag duo will take on England's Rory Easton and Jas Roos in the round of 16. In another Indian results, H.S. Pranoy and men's doubles pair of M.R. Arjun and Dhruv Kapila gave walkovers to the respective rivals in their first-round matches. London Olympics bronze medalist Saina Nehwal made another first-round exit, losing 5-21, 8-21 to Thailand's fourth seed Vusanan Ongbarungpa in the women's single event. However, Malvika Bansal shot her way into the second round of the women's singles with the hard-fought 20-22, 21-12, 21-6 win over Spain's Clara Azuramendi. Bansal will next play Scotland's 7th seed Christy Gilmore of Scotland. And before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Transport Minister Kashim Vashum says all necessary procedures for release of pending 140 crore rupees sanctioned for MG and RAJA underway. Talks on to withdraw economic blockade. 6 members of Tribals Development Forum detained for calling indefinite economic blockade. Several civil society organizations, village authorities of Tamenglong district disapprove AMTGGF indefinite economic blockade along 2 national highways. And police in Tripura arrest as many as 5 persons over Congress-BJP political clash in Vishalghat. 2 crude bombs defused by police in Rodkala area of Vishalghat. Well, that's all we have in this evening bulletin. Thank you for being with us. We'll be back with more news updates at 8 p.m. Until then, have a great evening.